Good evening and welcome back to Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Seminar. The 3-0 start to the season for the Mississippi State Bulldogs doesn't come as a surprise, but perhaps the way the Dogs have went about with their execution has. State put the Ragin' Cajuns in the meat grinder on Saturday night, pulverizing Louisiana Lafayette 56-10. The Dogs fell behind by 3 early, but got 243 yards and 2 touchdowns from Nick Fitzgerald through the air, while running for another 100-plus yards and 4 TDs. MSU nearly doubled the total yards the Cajuns had, piling up 607 total yards as the steady improvements continue heading into SEC play next week at Kentucky.
I think we dictated the tempo of the game in all 3 phases with our physicality and with our execution. I think we took another positive step forward to where we want to be. By no means are we there yet. Plenty of room to grow. But you know, I liked how hard we played tonight. I liked our improved execution. I liked how we had less substitution errors, less penalties, and I think we're getting better and better every week.
The Ole Miss Rebels opened their game against top-ranked Alabama with this 75-yard touchdown strike. Jordan Ta'amo to DK Metcalf, and everything from then was downhill. The Rebels were stomped by a far superior Crimson Tide team 62-7. Alabama scoring those 62 points unanswered to close out the action in Oxford in dominating fashion on Saturday night.
You can't play the way that we played against a really, really good team, and had some chances early, didn't capitalize on them, and just snowball from there. But disappointing performance. This is it's one game. It's one of our 12 opportunities. We can't let this game beat us twice. We got to find a way to move forward.
Rebels will look to bounce back next week at home against Kent State. If you're being honest with yourself, you know, Saints fans, that you should be 0-2 right now when you woke up this morning. But the Cleveland Browns, and they're the Cleveland Browns for a reason, folks. The visiting Browns gift-wrapped the Saints their first win of the season on Sunday after now ex-Brown kicker Zane Gonzalez missed a pair of field goals and a pair of extra points, all in the second half, as New Orleans used an 18-point fourth quarter to beat Cleveland 21-18. But afterwards, the vibe felt more like a loss than a win.
Defensively, we played well. Offensively, we made way too many mistakes. Way too many. Missed assignments that shouldn't happen. Missed throws. Fumbled the ball again twice at receiver.
It was not a very good performance by us. A ton of missed opportunities. Whether we miss a pass, I miss an open guy for a touchdown, or we miss an assignment that otherwise would have continued to drive or gotten us points. The turnovers. I mean, it was really sloppy football.
Next Sunday, the Saints, they visit Atlanta at 12 noon. The first leg of the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup playoffs got underway in Sin City on Sunday afternoon. And if you were a championship contender, chances were it wasn't going to be your day, as you look at a bevy of incidents, including drivers like Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and others. 10 of the 16 playoff drivers would see trouble that would either end their day or jeopardize their shot at moving on to the next round of the playoffs. One man standing, though, at the end of the day was Brad Keselowski, and it appears he's back, folks. The 2012 Series champ outlasting the carnage to score his 3rd straight win and lock himself into the next round of the playoffs. With 2 races left of the first round, Jimmy Johnson, Chase Elliott, Eric Jones, and Denny Hamlin currently sit outside of the top 12 and have plenty of work to do as the series heads to Richmond next week.